Okay, so I wanted to make this video. It is a 96 GMC 1500 extended cab. It's got a 6-inch Pro Comp lift with the rear track bars to keep the axle from wrapping, 6-inch blocks, front diff drop, the extra shock towers. Well, the reason why I'm making this video is because of those shock towers. Bought this truck from a guy, didn't know what he was doing, had to take the shock tower off. They have here, they came from Pro Comp. Well, this is how weak they are. They ripped the rear bolt off. It's supposed to look like that. So the shock tower was hanging. It also ripped a hole from the original shock mount. Ripped it completely out. Well, this guy tried taking a washer, bracket from whatever, and welding it on, tack welding it. Crappy welds, you can tell. Well, ended up ripping a hole right here in the frame. So now I'm stuck with grinding all that down, putting a plate on it, welding it back up, getting the shock mount back on, and I'm not even going to run a center shock onto the original one like they did over on the other side, because I think that's what causes all the pressure to rip out. So they have two on the outside, how it's supposed to, and then one shock there, and this one's getting ready to break too, so this one's going to come off and be fixed as well. So and now I was driving home, water started pouring out underneath. Didn't know what it was until I got underneath. Well, ended up being a freeze plug back here behind the flywheel. So the whole transmission has to come out for me to get to that. While I'm in the process, I'm also going to replace the oil pan gasket and the rear main seal while the tranny's out, and redo the exhaust, put some headers on. So that is that for this video. I will continue making more showing progress of the truck. Just make sure when you get shock towers to make sure they're properly in and braced and not just bolted, because there's a lot of pressure from a truck. So subscribe to my page and I'll show more of the work that I do on vehicles.